Next month, the World Ag Expo will return to Tulare with nearly 100 in-person events scheduled to be held over the three-day show. Organizers say things will almost be back to normal after the expo was held virtually last year. Our Natalie Vera is at the International Agri Center with more on what to expect for this year's show.
Good evening. The event is mostly happening outdoors like in previous years, and organizers say that means there's going to be a lot of space for people to distance themselves. Now, they do mention that they're checking in with the health department as they continue to monitor the spread of COVID here in Tulare County. More than 100,000 attendees from more than 60 countries are expected at the World Ag Expo in Tulare from February 8th through the 10th. The three-day event being held in person for the first time since 2020.
We're so excited to be back live in 2022. We are planning a safe event, and it's going to be really important since ag is an essential industry.
It's the largest annual agricultural exposition in the world and a big boost for the local economy.
That event is over a $50 million impact in the greater Tulare County area, with our other counties as well, that will benefit because we fill hotels and restaurants throughout the period of the show, in addition to people who come in advance.
We're already more than 94% sold on the grounds.
Organizers say ticket sales have ramped up over the last 2 days, and they're excited about welcoming attendees to about 100 in-person seminars and demos, unlike last year, where it was held online.
There was so much that, as a country, we didn't know and weren't prepared for at that point. But we are now, with a vaccine, with lots of options for treatment and safety protocols in place.
Some of those protocols include hand sanitizing stations and offering masks, though they will not be checking vaccination status or test results. However, the federal government requires international visitors to test negative for COVID to travel into the U.S.
When you think of our grounds, they're 100 acres, so think about 100 football fields. That is a lot of space and a lot of room to move about. It's really easy for people to spread out.
And organizers say they are waiting until January 15th. That's when the state is expected to update its standards. However, they say there's no indications that they'll have to pivot back to online like they did last year. Reporting in Tulare, Natalie Vera, KC24 Local News That Matters.